Dude, I know, like, RNG, Armel.
Oh, you mean March and Armel. Actually, Armel getting the kill onto the TA is big. Yeah, he's ping the ward. Casual carry pinging the ward. Ah, there's a ward here. Dewarded. KYXY. Magic missile on the way over. There we go. Nice dispel there immediately for the Searing Chains. Actually going to try and turn this into a deal victory. They will be able to as the Fatal up from the high ground. Now hustle straight here onto the outpost. Very good prioritization by these guys. They're going to deny the bounty experience here as that's going to be Fire Remnant now stolen. Oh my god, that's going to be a lot of mana. Oh my god, KYXY nearly just dead to that. This is a rare sight. Medusa fighting a little bit early on. I guess it's convenient to do so as Nuts still continuing to stand on ground. They will get the kill down onto the Legion Commander up towards the high ground. That's only going to give him a little bit more cast range here. And there they go for the TP. That's all the fighting Gabby wants to be doing this early.
KYXY healing Nuts. Sorry, yeah, healing Nuts rather than himself. Like, what a sacrificial play. Healing your position 5 as an offlaner. Dude, it's
a real bro move.
That's a real bro move right there. On a tournament where everything matters, he's like, dude, I got you. It's nice. All right, so apparently Rubik did get the urn. We were talking about, you know, he's not really the greatest urn carrier in the entire world, but he goes for it because someone needs it. The item has just so much value. You know, you get a kill, you heal a couple of people. Top lane is a
Ice Blast.
Okay, there's a
Drew. Maybe this time he'll actually get a root, but not if he can't reach him.
So LC, what's LC gonna go for? Gonna go for the Vlad. You know, we've never seen the like a very serious blink dagger LC running around the map, you know, smoking up, getting pickoffs. Like, nope, every LC has just been, you know, Vlad.
Look here, and that's very good. Go on though.
We don't see that. We see like usually Vlad's or Pipe, a Crimson Guard earlier today. That's it. That's the LC build nowadays.
I like the more play from Hustler. Just anything you can do, I can also do.
Dire's middle tower.
God, look at the animation of the green Rubik though. Do you see it right here?
Yeah, it looks really good.
Really? It looks. I mean, I think
I think it's cool.
I think the Ember Spirit one looks way better.
Well, sure, because Ember's like edgy, but Rubik's just like happy. He's just here to have fun, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, like even the pixels and everything. The Rubik one doesn't look as crisp and defined, you know. Somehow.
I mean, I don't know. It's not there anymore, so I can't tell. But sure. The Ember one definitely does look better. Yeah.
Okay, bottom lane. They might be going for KYXY.
Might try and turn this with a duel. I think they have an Ice Blast nearby and ready if they kind of try. But KYXY is so low HP. He actually just died to the Flame Guard. Now they're gonna go for the turn, but yeah, he's Armel's wiser than that. He hears the horn and he's gonna go in and back off. But he's doing exactly what he needs to do. 4 heroes all in that area, ready to defend there. And Gabby's just farming in the mid lane. It's all calm over here.
It's so weird when you look at the minimap and you see like 4 couriers flying out and you're like, man, I remember it was just one.
Is under attack.
But the many courier strategies out, and in this game you can see Tim's trying to max out the Vengeance out, probably going to get it at level 8. A bit different than what we saw from last game with Nuts, who went for a way more balanced approach.
Yeah, I like this build much better here. It looks like they were trying to set up for something onto our
Nuts is gone.
Yeah, he is gone. He's at least going to get the Ice Blast out. And once again, that should be that's Sleight of Fist this time. Drums, though, if they want to kill Hustler. TP will be coming through from Drought.
Nice dodge.
That's going to be a nice, easy duel victory there onto Lich as Tim's next fall. It's down a ward. Those are always the sneaky wards. Sometimes you don't always see it. That is now Deso up for Alacrity. No, he's got a TP scroll. He would be wise to leave. He went for a Sleight of Fist, though. Lucky that they didn't catch him.
Radiant structure.
I like how
Alacrity. He's actually mid lane here for Alacrity. Gabby's nearby as well. Rooted up Alacrity. He's just going to try and get the tower. Oh, wow.
Oh, the mosquito buzz.
Yeah,
that was great.
Oh, nope.
But let's look at some of the neutral items. Let's see. TNC, they do have the shovel. You know, Dire side, they got the Mango Tree and the Keen Optic, which are pretty damn good as well. What do you think of Ironwood Tree? 6 stats. pretty good.
Pretty good. It was pretty bad when you had to spend 150 gold for it.
Comforting rune
But
of regeneration.
I just did, you know. Oh, I like the post that we saw yesterday about the trident.
Trident.
Yeah, I was like, 63 minutes, spent 6,000 gold to get this item.
Yeah, they've got a point for sure as Drew's here is still in a stack. Interesting ward spot. But he's gonna steal the stack. Unfortunately, this is a kind of a clever ward spot because when you put down a sentry, it gives you a little bit of vision, but not all that much as they will rotate top lane. Not for a duel here onto Armel. The ulti activated as well. They're not even making the duel victory. They will get the kill, and actually KYXY will remain alive. Looks like KP will be next. The root will not connect to full speed, but well, the Ice Blast was there in case they needed it.
Gabby, I mean, again, we yesterday we were hyping up the Medusa the whole cast. We're like, yeah, man, Medusa, she's gonna come back. It's still early in the game. It's 45 minutes in. You know, once those tier 5 items come up, but again, we're seeing a very familiar pattern of events right now with Medusa 1-0-1. Yeah, that's a kill. That's nice, but will she be able to do enough to get them back into this game?
Yeah, 1-0-1 though, but continuing to farm. Actually, finally just got a level here. Second level in the Nano Shield, make that. And a first level in the Stone Gaze. Looking out for the 20 damage just to continue farming here. Oh.
You can never farm too much. That's
It's pretty hard to now, to be honest. Before, I mean, it was like 60 minutes, let's go, you're done. You know, there's no backpack. Maybe you have like a refresher in your stash, remember? But now with a backpack, there's a lot of slots.
Oh, you didn't have refresher in your backpack. You had a courier follow you around.
Well,
he give you the refresher, you pick it up, you use it, you drop it.
I mean, because you could actually. That's when you could buy a bunch of couriers. So if your mid was throwing the game, you would just keep buying couriers and have them do a little ring around the rosy, around your ancients.
Can't wait. Oh, top lane.
This might be something. Chain Frost is there mostly for the slow. They were unlucky to get a second bounce there as the creep was aggroed over. March. Incoming Ice Blast will not connect, but actually the Urn should be able to kill him there as that one last tower hit. Put him low enough for a single tick to do the job. Armel. Wow, he really felt like there was something coming. He ends up using a Remnant. And Nuts going for the tip. Interesting tip.
Hustler, I like how he's holding on to the Corrosive Haze. He showed up, he didn't take anything from Lich, he didn't take anything from Armor. He's like, yeah, oh, there you go. That's
why.
So I was like, there's some good spells because he showed up and he could have taken a Chain Frost.
God, minus 27 armor by Roshan. That was like literally 8 seconds. It took him about no time to do that. Big minus armor strat here.
KYXY.
He's in the trees. Let's see if they scout him out. Oh my god, Drew's just going straight there. I think they didn't quite spot each other with the vision, but Armel so dangerously close. Oh, I can't believe they didn't find him.
Structures are fortified.
Wow, that would have been disastrous, I feel like, for Armel. Nuts is going to have his smoke revealed. Right next to Armel, just very bad. Up, Ice Blast will come through. I think he's actually going to get... No, he doesn't get cold speeded here. As Hustler will find him, just walking through, has the completed Spirit Vessel now, so that does quite a number. Percentage-based damage into the Shatter. Something to watch out for here. As Gabby's farming here. He's finally got an item, though. It's the Manta style.
Double damage.
Gesundheit. Yeah, Medusa, I mean, we've seen the Manta style. What is Manta style actually going to really give you this game, though? I mean, it's not really fantastic against the AA. And once he throws his ultimate, you can Manta style till tomorrow. You're still going to reveal the real one most of the time because it takes all the damage. But then again, it is the classic Medusa item. It helps you farm, helps you push lanes. Just, it is a good item to have. Just the hero himself is what bugs me. You know, she's been farming up a storm the entire game and has been involved in 2 kills.
Dire's
kill
top
game,
tower
but still.
is under attack.
Yep. I think they're smoked up here with Tagavi is just showing mid lane. This is a very precarious situation just standing as Drew. He's gonna go back off there. He just ran up the field and then he's like, actually I want KP instead. Ice Blast is gonna be onto Tim's as well as Gabby, but not KP here. He's got that Spirit Vessel taking him down. Look at how much damage. There's like 200 damage in like 6 ticks.
KP is going for a really different build than last game.
I can't believe Gabby's still farming out here though.
He's got his team relatively behind him, but yeah, you're right. It's like the enemy team's on the other side waiting. They're like, oh, he's
I
juicy.
guess so. This guy watched Jenkins' video. He knows the green zones to be farming in. He was playing one of them, but now Drew from the river. I mean, yeah. Now the TP's coming in. Gabby, I mean, you're strong. You only got Manta style here. The duel is incoming. If I had to guess, now turning with the ultimate. The swap though out from Tim's. He's going a little bit further back. If Rubik actually will get Stone Gauge, I think he's actually stolen. No, it's going to be Mystic Snake, as now they're going to get the duel here onto KP. 38 damage now for the LC. Mark doesn't really have much. He's already thrown the chain for us to not too much success. And just going to waste a bit more time. Hustle with the last there. Hustle is so farmed, by the way. He's more farmed than KP. But hold that thought, because I think he's going to die. He's going to die, but they want him. Oh, very nice swap. I don't know if that's going to be enough, though. Yeah. Stolen swap as well is such a good steal. I can't believe they were farming that far out.
I was an arm out during this whole time. Remember, this is the space maker for Team TNC. He's kind of just... Where has he been? Has he really been farming this area here by himself? Like, oh...
Dyer's
middle
tower is under attack.
There we go.
Dyer's middle
Well, that's a thing,
has
but
fallen.
they need him to do a little bit more than that. And they're just going higher. Medusa takes forever.
Yeah. I think this is early game on incoming Ice Blast here, just to maybe scout the fountain. And they're going to get a few heroes actually just with the debuff, and not the Ice Blast first. And yeah, goodbye to these mid lane melee barracks at the very least. And KP is going to jump in, not really get a whole lot done with that bash. In fact, going to get Mel strike crit. Buildings from behind. Here's our Mel. So you can go ahead and back off almost immediately. Ice Vortex at bay. Oh, the swap is aggressive here onto Hustler. He's going to swap himself, so he might actually use it. He's going to put Nuts right into the line of fire, actually. Just absolutely murder him, but here's a second ulti out. Drew this time taking a lot of damage. Beautiful chain thrust actually doesn't bounce another time, but they won't need it anymore. So with the Cray here, onto Drew. Now Gabby in a bit of trouble. He's going to be able to mantle that off. No problem. There's going to be the damage coming out. OBTA dead as the Aegis will get burned. Duel will run its course to no winner declared as Alacrity going to pick up a kill. Now Armel with a triple kill, but as is Alacrity here, and who's a bit stronger now? This is going to be testing our early arguments as Alacrity with the ultra kill. It looks like Armel will have the edge on him, with Tim's stealing the ultra kill away from Armel with the Vengeful Spirit illusion.
What a strong late game hero.
What a strong late game hero, Vengeful Spirit.
No, TA! Come on, man. Yeah, that was a buyback on Armel, so they expend a lot. They did expend a lot, and this is kind of the problem with the Medusa, not with Gabby, of course, but with Medusa here, is that when she comes into fight, she does nothing at all. Whereas Troll Warlord, he comes in, he's got the Diffusal Blade and a Yasha, and that's more than enough. He just goes in, hammers at someone, kills them, and moves on to the next. Whereas Medusa... She just doesn't bring any really significant numbers, you know what I mean?
Speaking of numbers, I want to take a look at the damage done here. 7k, 7,200 done by the TA in that fight. Everyone else combined, maybe 2k. A little bit more than 2k. Close to 3k. Yeah, on Reality Rift.
Damn, Troll slacking off.
Yeah, I mean, he got really controlled in that fight compared to the 6k out from Armel, 4k from Gabby, and a nicer split between the supports. I just want to point that out. So right now, I think they're just having really major TA problems. Of course, the Deso with the whole second life thing obviously gives her a leg up. But TNC, though, they show that they can fight here quite well.
They also got a Solar Crest on Slars. KP, I don't know if I like the style where he focuses on buffing others rather than, you know, making plays for himself. Like the Blink Dagger, Aghanim's, BKB, Slardar. I like that a lot more than him going for the Solar Crest. Who knows, maybe he's going to get Link-ins for his allies. It's like, no, KP. You know, get more stuff that make you tough.
Yeah.
But obviously, like, the team must have decided that was the best move for them, so they are sticking with it.
Just rune on Armel. He's got too much respect here for Drew to really go in on him like that, though. Even though the team is a little bit far back, there's no vision, and you know how strong this guy is. BKB as well, as he will show in the mid lane, continuing to push. Gabby farming. Any big items here? Working towards the Scotty. The Solar Crest will help him out by quite a bit for sure.
Radiant's
we don't have any mana boots this game on TNC, which is not the biggest deal, but what? That's like an extra 400 damage reduced if you get the burst, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's 2.5 mana per, you know,
Oh,
like
it's
every...
not that much. It's 90 on the mana boots. You
No, it's like
160.
125, I think, or 135, something like that for mana boots.
160.
That's a decent.
Radiant are
Yeah,
scared.
160. That's pretty. That's a lot of damage reduced. You know,
Yeah.
multiplied by 2.5. That's 4,000, I think, something like that.
So that checks out by my NA math.
It's like 400 actually.
Yeah.
if I'm right. Yeah.
I don't know. It's a strange. And then, you know, Lich. I like the decision to go for the Tranquils anyway. It's a hero much like AA, who tends to do the same because they just stand far away from fights. They got terrible health regen. But with Adusa, I think there's a strong, very strong case to be made for it.
Smoke on smoke.
And we do actually
The
have
C special.
we've got a helm up on the Vengeful Spirit. This is my favorite here. It's oh my god, both teams baiting themselves. Suddenly KP's like, frick it, free goal, I'll take it. Why not?
You guys don't want it? I'll take it then.
I'll take it then, that's fine guys, no worries. And then everyone just kind of stared and diffs.
Oh, Paladin Sword. Now that's an item from Medusa.
Yeah, both teams get one as well.
Yeah, you'd probably give it on the Troll Warlord. He's also... Yeah, there you go, Troll Warlord. That's it. The Troll Warlord has one. It is very impactful on both of these heroes.
We also have a Crimson Guard. Still no blink here for the LC. 10-second BKB available for both Drew and I believe Alacrity here? Not yet, actually. Needs about another 800 gold for it. But interesting decision for the Diffusal Blade. Obviously, you don't have to point out that there's a Medusa on the other side. So yeah, I get it, but doesn't really strike me as a hero that would benefit from it as much as, say, a BKB early on. I don't know if the attack speed's that high.
Radiant's middle barracks has
For
fallen.
Troll?
For Alacrity.
Dire's bottom
yeah, sorry, Mark. Yeah, actually, when I was thinking what you're talking about Troll, but yeah, for like, you're right. His attack speed is. I mean, it's still pretty good. It's twice a second, basically.
Oh yeah, it's very good, but I mean, it's no troll, right? Like,
It's not Troll, yes. But then again, it's like every tiny bit adds so much because if you can kill, if you can kill him with a 2 seconds faster, that's a big difference. So you can't fault them for going for that. Would the BKB have been better? Not for the way they're playing with the way they want to just burst people down. He got BKB now, but his goal was just I want to go next close to someone, destroy them in a couple of hits, move on. So yeah, I get it.
okay. No, that makes sense. I definitely see that. I don't know. I just maybe a different item besides the Diffusal. Like I said, every bit counts, but maybe Orchid again. I guess maybe perhaps if you can perhaps catch the Dusa farming without the
Just has
mana
got
shield.
Manta though.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I guess I enjoy the item. You get another slow, which is way more hits in for your TA too. So,
Not sure how I feel about the Medusa going for Butterfly after. I'm like, I mean, I get that you don't feel like the BKB, but we saw this exact thing yesterday.
I was about to say, deja vu.
TNC, Medusa, and BKB. They're like, nope, I don't want. I hate BKB on Medusa for some reason. They're like, just get it, man. It's so good.
I agree. Gabby is going to be wise and TP away. Continuing to farm will be KP. Oh, they're going to rotate over for... he sees it. Oh, KP. No. Oh, yes, now he sees it, surely. He must have seen, like, the TP coming or something, but there's way too many heroes here. He doesn't even
they know
actually...
he's there.
He doesn't have a blink. Now they're going to scout him there with the Ice Blast. He's going to try and run. Still no blink on the LC. I mean, he does have a move speed advantage. Into the trees, into the juke spot. They actually will not see him. They know where he's gone, but he's already out.
That was pretty impressive.
Oh,
Like
what?
the way he was able. He somehow. I think if you look at the mini map, if you can actually see the AA blast coming. I'm not sure if you have to have true sight or not.
You need to have true sight to see you need to see the initial projectile. You need to have true sight for the actual release. You don't.
So he was just well played by KP. I think he might be going for a blink dagger next. All right. Armel, he's just split pushing the bottom lane, trying to keep this lane pushed up. Remember, they did lose the mid racks, so this is the only lane that they can really play with.
You know, honestly, I feel like KP is playing this Slardar more like he would want to play a Night Stalker, for example. I just think I can't help but feel because like a Night Stalker was either you'd go back when he was way stronger, you would go like Ags and then you would build a bunch of auras, right?
Yes.
Whereas this is exactly what KP's doing here too, and I understand the playstyle he's going for. I don't know if it's super well suited for the hero. Or maybe there are more efficient ways to play it, but I don't know if it's really been working for him, to be quite honest. His game impact last game as well, you know, I don't really know if it was all that much. He was there, don't get me wrong. He was having some great crushes. He's still a great player, but I can't help but feel he might be better off playing it slightly differently.
There's a Vlad on a Lich. That's different for you.
That is different for me.
I don't see
that. Different.
They do have the repair kit on the Lich as well, so that's going to make RR, when you go high ground, you're like, oh, I just want to push, but we can't. But Lich as well as KP might be in trouble here. Bye-bye, Lich.
Buyback, yep. Lich is going to die, and tip will come out. It's alright. Did they get... no, they didn't get anything. TNC will tip him, though. I wonder what that's about.
They're like, oh, you just have to go there, March. We said go back. Like, no,
you had to try and snipe the outpost, did you?
I was just checking what's going on there.
Nah, he was hoping to deny the XP. It was at 450 XP at this point, 550, so...
Yeah, it's a decent amount.
Oh, actually, no, he did keep it, and they weren't able to get to their own. Okay, never mind. So yeah, TNC, well played, March. I'm sorry, I thought they took it back. I thought RR took it back. I was incorrect.
They had KP with him as well, by the way. That's why they were like just able to get it. Yeah. KP TP'd, but March sacrificed his life.
Yeah, I mean, he's already alive. Why not? March, no buyback. Doesn't really matter too much. Oh my god. We burned a lot of this Aegis, actually, and we might just burn the entire life here. So tanky. So tanky with the Crimson.
Alacrity just almost disappearing just there.
This is, whoa. Is that just Divine queued up? It's not Divine.
For who?
For Gabby.
Wait. I'm clicking on him. Yep, that's a Divine Rapier.
Okay.
I mean,
I was just making sure I wasn't seeing things. It feels a little bit early for the Divine, but for TNC to already feel like they need to queue something up might, you know, give some cues to what they're feeling, how this game is heading.
And Heaven's Halbert's coming out from the LC, which means that if you're able to use it on the Medusa after she mantas, or just disable it from manta, then you're feeling quite happy with that.
5 seconds, unable to attack.
Yep. Rubik also has a Greaves. Again, this Rubik's very different items from the usual. You know, Vessel, Greaves.
Have they got
Armel?
Oh, Armel is gonna get away. Diffusal really helps him though. He's not got a lot of farm either, but I understand why. Gabby's the win condition, so they're trying to attack as much as they can here onto the Medusa so she can survive the winter, the long nights, and finally with the Aegis expiring, they can finally actually like leave the base for once. So we see TNC venture out. It's like spring. It's like spring.
Hope springs eternal for TNC as well, because they're getting all the items to keep the Medusa alive. They've got a Lincoln's on Armel, which again is like, here you go, Gabby. Here's your lunch. Here's your bag. Here's some money. Go kill them all. We're right behind.
Look at this. Yeah, they've got the helm and they found an Alpha Wolf. The Alpha Wolf is just following Gabby here. So the damage buff is insane once the Venge is nearby. Do we have both auras on? There we go. They boost the base damage here to 200. That's what the helm's gonna do. So you can see it's wait, is helm? Am I leave? I don't know actually. I guess it's just the Alpha Wolf I'm thinking of.
Is under attack.
Okay.
They have a Vlad's, by the way. Yeah, they have a Vlad's 25%. Doesn't give damage anymore, right? Yeah, it just gives lifesteal. Yeah.
Lifesteal, a little bit of mana, a little bit of armor, a little bit of mana.
Everything. They're just. I tell you, they're piling on everything on Gabby, and they're like, you will carry us, you know, one way or another. It's all on you. It's a Solar.
Full protect one sort of play style, you know.
This is literally it. There's like Solar Crest, Lincoln's, Helm of Dominator, Vladimir's. I mean, I don't know what more you could ask for. Medusa's like, his net worth is basically double because of all these items, but is that enough?
I don't know. Mystic Snake is a really good steal as well here from Hustla. You're gonna steal not the damage, sure, whatever. But the percentage-based mana steal here onto Gabby really hurts.
And remember, they weren't really able to get... Oh, Armel?
Armel! Silence, he's just dead. He's dead. That's the Abyssal Blade there onto Pro. He's got buyback, but dead for so long because he's just been farming all over the map outside the base.
As a buyback, though.
What did they break Lincoln's with?
I think they used an Orchid. I mean, or something like that. They got Orchid and then they had an
got the
Abyssal.
Orchid first. They got the Orchid and the Abyssal. It must have been Mana Snake, Mystic Snake. But how do you do it that quickly? Very well played. That's not an easy pick off there. Very well played to RR.
Well, Armel.
There's one Snake, and the Blue is immediately there. They're going to try pumping all the damage. Very nice swap. The Chain Frost as well doing great work, but everyone's BKB'd up here. Now the Manta style there. The Chain Frost will expire. Do not doing a whole lot. Unfortunately, Gabby down. Does have to buy back as KP in some trouble. Oh, the Ice Blast is immediately onto Armel. Big Torment route. That's 3 buybacks all on the horn here on TNC. Now RR. They're like, oh god, we don't have any of our abilities anymore. They might have gone a little bit too far. KP with a nice crush here, but they're still going to cheat out on the Troll Warlord. There's the Fat Lady singing as KYXY trying to man fight Drew on the way out. KYXY finally going to get rooted up. That back on the high ground goes Alacrity. No longer has the save, sure, but still quite strong. And now Gabby is all alone. He's completely out of mana. The Cold Kuya actually does connect, and that's a dieback now on the Medusa. Goodbye as well to Armel. And that's GG. Looks like we're going to have a tiebreaker.
We do. Both of these teams ending up with 3 points. And TNC, this is the second time they go for Medusa. And I mean, it feels like Medusa just really hampers their playstyle because she's such a farm-heavy hero, and the TNC is so